welcome to Sunshine Cathedral's Queer God Squad. It's Monday, April 21st. I am Bishop Darrell Watkins, the Senior Minister of Sunshine Cathedral. With me today are Bishop Robert Griffin, Reverend Dr. Ann Atwell, and Reverend Kevin Tisdall. We are the Queer God Squad. Visit sunshinecathedral.org to learn more about our progressive faith community and how you can be a part of it, no matter where you live in the world. Watch our streaming programs, ask for prayer, make donations, and follow us on social media. If you live in South Florida, be sure to check out the Sunshine Cathedral Center for the Performing Arts, offering entertainment for the LGBTQ+ community to benefit the LGBTQ+ community. Queer God Squad was created by Hotspots Happening Out to support our mission to explore the value of faith in the LGBTQ community. There's no streaming TV show like this in the entire world. In 2025, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of Hotspots Magazine, the 5th anniversary of Queer News Tonight, with nearly 10,000 stories and 10 million views in 2024. We will produce the 25th anniversary of Stonewall Pride Parade and Festival on June 14th, Pride Fete Diversity Pride in August, and Pride Fort Lauderdale next February. We are the largest nonprofit LGBTQ media organization in America, and we encourage you to support our mission to inform, entertain, and educate our community and allies. If you enjoyed the Queer God Squad, please share this or other episodes with your friends, family, and social media communities. This is the Sunshine Cathedral Perspective. Does the gay Golden Girls, mid-century modern, hit the mark? Mid-century modern. After the pilot, I thought, ugh, derivative, formulaic. Oh well, I'll watch it for Nathan Lane and not expect a second season. Takesy Backsies and Mea culpa. It didn't take long for me to realize that mid-century modern is a nod to classical sitcoms in the age when mid-century modern furniture was popular. It's camp, and I say that with deep reverence. I quickly came to care about these characters. Now I beg Hulu to give us a second season. The fabulous Linda Lavin, Sybil in the show, was diagnosed with cancer and died after recording 7 episodes. The producers took some of the scenes she recorded for episode 4 and used them instead for episode 8. Then episodes 9 and 10 deal with the reality of her loss. The mature men of the story, they are late 40s, late 50s, and mid-60s respectively, form a family of choice, as the Golden Girls did in the 80s. The men live all over, New York, Atlanta, Palm Springs, and decide to spend their latter years together. So they move in with the wealthiest among them, who lives with his feisty mother in her late 80s. I worried the show would go the way of 2018's The Cool Kids, about 4 friends in a retirement home, which had great actors, but they never seemed to form a seamless unit. The 3 gays in real-life guys of mid-century modern seem to share the same glittery fairy soul. It really is the new Golden Girls. Arthur is Blanche, elegant and flirty. Jerry, played by the gorgeous Matt Bomer, is Rose, super naive and sweet. And Bunny is sardonic Dorothy with a special, if sparring, relationship with his mother, Sybil, the show Sophia. Sexy, sweet, spiritual, funny, whether you know it or not, mid-century modern is the show you need during these difficult and uncertain days. What could be more medicinal than a gay version of the Golden Girls? I should say a more intentionally gayer version of the Golden Girls. The Golden Girls has been a gay cult since the day they first aired. But that was coded. That was coded gay. Like, these characters can represent other kinds of people. This isn't coded. This is gay, 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 queer, bi, trans, gay, gay, gay. It's just all in your face. And then ally. It's intentionally gay, intentionally queer, and it's just wonderful. And it shows people of a certain age, this table, for example, having just continuing to live their best lives. It shows the power of love. There's this one great scene where everyone but Bunny has had better luck in love. 2 of them have had long-term relationships. One of them can't go out the door without getting a date. And Bunny's never had that kind of experience. And in one of the shows, one of the episodes, he says that he's come to realize that he has had his great love, and it's this family of choice. That these are the people he counts on. These are the people that he cares most about. Even before they moved in together, they would FaceTime every night. That's his tribe, that's his people, that's his family, that's his relationship. And I just think that's a beautiful insight for people, that your life doesn't have to look like this other life, that your life is yours and it is uniquely wonderful, and there are blessings just for you, and that And so, yeah, it's really good. It shows that aging doesn't mean decrepitude, and decrepitude doesn't mean you don't have any more fun. I think it's a bright light, a bright beacon for the queer community. And not only is it a lot of laughs, it's actually a blueprint. Find your people, find your tribe. Don't let anyone steal your joy. It's a pretty good sermon just right there.
How about that? I was sitting there watching the opening credits the first time it came on, and I was like, Mary Tyler Moore Show. I mean, when it comes on, that's the way it comes on, and then you get the outside view of the house with the music, and then you go inside, and there they are, the Golden Boys. I just think that the first episode, I did the same thing that you did with the first episode, and I kept reminding myself, they're setting the characters, they're establishing the characters, they're showing us who's who and what to expect from them, and then when Linda Lavin walks in, I'm like, you got me.
And Nathan Lane has always been almost too big for the small screen. And so it's like, it's not only Formulaic, but it's him playing to the back row, and there's no back row on television. Wah!
Yeah.
But I judged too harshly too soon. And by the second episode, I'm like, why? But then someone, I believe it was our producer who reminded me, our director, who said, when I was complaining, he's like, you know what? Pilots are always sucky. Because they got to start building the floor.
And that's something that I always have to remind myself, that they've got to show us who people are before they can throw them at you. And then, I don't know if it's the second or third episode, when they go to the casino, and one of the more unlikely people is going after the Bomer character, trying to bribe Bunny into
and they do hook up on their own.
But they hook up on their own.
Showing,
Wasn't that wonderful?
Showing what the Bible has always taught. You have not for you cruise not. Just, right? And speaking of Bible, the Victorian age post, and after nuclear family, 1950s family, that does not exist in Scripture. That does not exist in most of human history.
Right.
And so in the Bible, where you see people choosing their family, sometimes buying their spouses, sometimes selling their children, sometimes marrying their cousins. Like, it's all a very different thing, but it's all about choice. It's all about you choosing your family. You aren't just stuck with these people, you build your family. And gay people have always had to do that. And they showed, this show shows that being done beautifully and authentically. And I mean, we choose our families. They may or may not include relatives.
Right. And I think that that's one of the things that has always appealed about the Golden Girls. That's family of choice. And so a show like this, same kind of thing. Again, I've not watched this show. It is on my list, though. It is on my list because I love the Golden Girls, and so I gotta see mid-century modern. It's
worth it. I'm bereaved about next. I hope it comes back, and I'm also like, what are they going to do with Linda Lavin? Because she was perfect. The woman was fighting for her life. She was literally dying, and you would not have known it.
Wow.
She had all the energy. She nailed every laugh line. She was elegant. Like, who is that much of a pro that death can't keep a smile off your face?
She is a pro.
And it was worth it for her. She's going to be hard to replace.
Yeah. And the fun thing about it, couple of things here. So in my household, I'm known for watching what someone calls the B-level shows.
Oh my God.
Like, I love anything gay, but some gay things someone in my household will not watch with me because it's like, that's just not it.
Budget of $500? He doesn't care. He'll watch it till the credits.
Of course, that's fun. So when I saw the marketing for this show start pop up, I goes, oh, I'll just put it on the watch list. Darrell's not going to watch this with me. It's just going to be one of those things. What happens? He watches the whole thing before I even get around to watching the first episode.
Goodness.
And then says to me, oh, I watched it. I'm ready to rewatch it again. I should have known that was a mistake, because every 5 minutes, do you know where that line comes from?
Yeah.
Do you know where that line comes from? Oh, do you know what that line is? So that's what it's like an hour.
They refer to musicals and gay folks in the past.
So my point to that was going to be, it is amazing how many zingers are in this show that reference something else. Because you hear like, wait a minute, that was from something else, and that ties into this, or that was that, or that connects to that musical, or this, or that.
And they break down into song. Sometimes an old disco song, sometimes a show too. When they in the kitchen counting pills turn that into a show-stopping number from Chicago.
Chicago, it's a hoot.
And we've got those friends, and we are those people, and so it's if you're this age queer, it's so real.
You will not regret watching this. Take the time to do it, and do it with friends too.
So much fun. Yeah.
All right. That's today, and it's a really good day. That's today with the Queer God Squad.
Before we go, we want to invite you to join Sunshine Cathedral on a wonderful travel experience and help our mission for our community. Join us on the Florida AIDS Walk Pride Cruise. This unique 3-day cruise will sail from Miami on the $1 billion and ultra-deluxe 170,000-ton MSC Seascape on November 2nd, 2025. The cruise is for the Florida AIDS Walk. Your participation helps 13 vital beneficiaries in our community. The cruise is an incredible value starting at just $199 and is also a fundraiser for the Sunshine Cathedral. Parties, special events, and more aboard, including a special unlimited beverage and open bar with Wi-Fi for all 3 days for just $68. We invite you to join us on this amazing cruise for fun. This vital cruise for good.
Again, I invite you to share this episode on your social media, and I also welcome you to find Sunshine Cathedral on Facebook or Instagram. You can also like our Bishop pages on Facebook. My page is Bishop Darrell Watkins, that's 2 R's and 2 L's, Bishop Darrell Watkins D. Min, that's short for Doctor of Ministry, and Robert's page is Bishop Robert Griffin D. Min. We're both on TikTok as well.
Thank you for joining the Queer God Squad today. We're here daily at 3 p.m. to have some fun and discuss what our LGBT community is talking about.
Sunshine Cathedral is the world's leading progressive queer church. Progressive, queer, and God are words that naturally should go together. Remember that. We all are in this together.
Also remember, you are God's miracle, not God's mistake. Until next time, we are the Queer God Squad. Goodbye.